world is full of some unusual foods that may seem strange to some people, and what is considered normal food in one part of the world can appear disgusting and completely odd to people in other regions. If you're eating anything while watching this video, I suggest you stop because we're going to take a look at some truly unusual foods. Eating bats. Bat soup is said to have contributed to the coronavirus outbreak. North Sulawesi, Indonesia, where bat soup is common. Bats taste like chicken but have a different texture. In the market, many bats are sold. This market is home to all kinds of bat meat. Seeing rats isn't appealing. They eat garbage, carry fleas, and spread diseases. Bat soup is a fairly common practice. It is said that bats taste like chicken but have a completely different texture. You can see it in the market where hundreds of bats are sold to very eager locals. This one is about 3 feet long. As you can see, this market is home to all kinds of bat meat that is caught in the forest. This seems to be the most popular food here. Grilled rats. Seeing rats is unappealing. Rats eat garbage, carry fleas, and spread diseases. In some places, they eat rats. In countries like Vietnam and Cambodia, restaurants serve grilled rats. Rats are grilled whole after entrails and skin are removed. Dog lovers may be upset that dogs are eaten worldwide, served in stews without waste. Dogs are salted, dried, and made into chewy meat. In Vietnam and Cambodia, restaurants serve rats, especially during hunting season. Rats are grilled whole after removing organs and skin. Dogs are consumed in some countries, served in stews and dishes. Dogs are salted, dried, and turned into chewy meat. Dogs are traditionally used in sausages, a centuries-old practice. Dog fat is believed to treat rheumatism. A dog meat festival in a Chinese city since 2010 has sparked global protests due to animal pain during preparation. Dogs are boiled to enhance flavor, and over 10,000 are killed annually. There is a strong belief that dog fat can be used medicinally to treat rheumatism, and if that isn't disturbing enough, there is a dog meat festival held in a Chinese city since 2010. This festival has sparked a lot of controversy, and people all over the world have protested against it, mainly due to the pain that the animals feel during preparation. Dogs are boiled to enhance the texture and flavor of the meat, and the worst part is that every year, over 10,000 dogs are killed. Where dogs are boiled to enhance the texture and flavor of the meat, and the worst part is that every year, over 10,000 dogs are killed. I serve them at this festival because it attracts a lot of people every year. Worm cheese. If you think roasted rats aren't enough for you, what about worm cheese? But I must warn you, this is not like the regular cheese you eat every morning. It's actually very dangerous. This risky cheese comes from Sardinia, Italy, and is called casu marzu, which translates to rotten cheese. But I have to tell you, it's much worse than you think. Casu marzu is actually filled with worms. It was banned for the health risks it poses. Tasters describe its unique taste and soft feel. Interestingly, casu marzu cheese is eaten with live worms. Dead worms mean it's unsafe. Even with live worms, there are safety tips. Eat with eyes closed to avoid jumping worms. Chew well to prevent worms living inside you. Embryo in eggs is often seen as disgusting. Yet, it's a delicacy. Firstly, they should be eaten with your eyes closed, not to avoid worms in your mouth, but because worms can jump into your eyes. And secondly, it is important to chew them well, because if you do not kill all the worms by mashing them between your teeth, they can live inside you and thus can make holes in your intestines. Eating roast duck is normal, as is eating duck eggs, but often if the egg contains an egg embryo inside it, it becomes disgusting. But what seems disgusting to us is actually a delicious dish. This Filipino dish is prepared by taking duck eggs and fertilizing them for several weeks, and after about 3 to 7 days, the egg is hard-boiled and served to the hungry party who eats the entire embryo right out of the shell. But don't worry, this food is not dangerous. What the person is eating is basically a mixture of duck and duck eggs. In the end, you get both calcium and protein from both, and you don't have to worry about spending a lot of money at a fancy restaurant on this dish. This is not a rare food, but rather a natural snack that you can buy almost anywhere in the country for $1. Live fish. If you like your food fresh, you should try this Japanese dish known as ikizukuri. While fish and seafood are the most popular in this dish, other animals like octopus, shrimp, and lobster can also be used. What they all have in common is that they keep moving on your plate even after being prepared. This is quite brutal. First, the customer will choose the animal they want to eat from the tank. Then the chef will place the animal on the plate right in front of the customers while it's still alive. Finally, the animal is served on the plate with its meat on top for garnish, and its heart is still beating. This is indeed brutal. First, the customer will choose the animal they want to eat from the tank, then the chef will place the animal on the plate right in front of the customers while it's still alive. Finally, the animal is served on the plate with its meat on top for garnish, and its heart is still beating.